late morning. So today's the same day as it was yesterday for you guys. So I've just finished the well, not just now, just sat down and finished off my I've just finished the sit down video that I did a chat on yesterday's video, if that makes any sense. Right, so anyway, I've popped in. All we've got in the house today is bacon and eggs. So I said to Dan, we'll have an egg and bacon roll. He said no, he would like corned beef and beetroot. Hate this stuff. I've just put coffee down on my t-shirt. I can imagine now that that's going to go everywhere. So actually the weather's actually getting really nice now, really hot, and that's why I put this on, because I thought, well, I can just take that off then. Actually, I do have some t-shirts coming from Amazon today. I bought a load yesterday, all from the same company on Amazon. But yeah, only half. Like, well, how many did I get? I think I got 4. 2 is coming today, 1 is coming next week, and 1 in another month. Pain, absolute pain. Oh, I'm gonna have to take them glasses off. These aren't the glasses that I fixed. I think some people are getting confused. Oh, your glasses, you fixed your glasses upside down. No, these aren't the ones I fixed. The ones I was trying to and actually I didn't fix them. The ones I was trying to fix had the white arms on them. Gutted. These ones are a bit big, they just keep falling off. And they look a bit bent sometimes. I have to bend them into shape. They're the ones actually I did throw in the bin and I pulled them out. Right, anyway, I want to find some cling film. Yeah, so Dan doesn't want egg and bacon rolls. I'm just going to do this for him. So I think I'm going to have a tuna roll then. So it's not about the cooking or the making a sandwich. I've just come in to have a little chat. I did actually buy a dress the other day to go on holiday. Well, our little breakaway. I did buy this dress, but I didn't get round to wearing it. Now I know it might look fogey, but I love fogey clothes anyway. I thought it was going to look nice. I did put it on one morning, although it was cold. And Dan was like, oh no, I don't like that with that jacket. But he hates my little denim jackets anyway. 28 quid that cost me from Sainsbury's. It's really long, it's lovely, and it's got pockets as well. And they had another fogey one, a brown one, but it was a lot thinner, so I went for this one because it's a little bit quality material, you know, so you can't see through it, so to say. So yeah, I do have that to wear. Got some t-shirts ordered and stuff. Just lacking a few little bits of clothing at the minute. I put so much weight on. Well, I'm not bothered. For anyone jumps down my neck, I'm not bothered, but I have put a lot of weight on since, let's say, last year, and just struggling to fit in a few things really. Right, anyway, just sandwich as it is then. So I do have a new mic on this. It's not new, it's the Travel Trolls old one. So that was the one that was giving jip on our camera. So I just hope, fingers crossed, it's not going to give me jip on my camera. But we'll see. But if not, hopefully anyway, I might have improved the sound. I don't know what I'm doing. Right, I'm obviously not wrapping it up yet. I ain't even got the corned beef out. I'm just bringing it down. Right, he's going to want brown sauce. Oh, no, he ain't. He's got beetroot, isn't he? Right. Yeah, so today is going okay. Thought I was quite improved this morning, and then I keep having like weird episodes. So, still not 100%. But fingers crossed, tomorrow's a new day. Now that's gross, isn't it? Look at the amount of fat on that one. I've not seen a worse one. Look at it. That is utterly minging. That can't be good for you at all. I do scrape it off, mind, but the whole meat is obviously sort of made up of that, isn't it? That cannot be good for your cholesterol. Ugh. So I am wearing joggy pants though today, because I don't care if I look a little bit silly. I just want to be all loose, you know, with me problems I've been having. But it's still not that hot really for shorts and a t-shirt out there yet anyway. So, but apparently tomorrow onwards now, it's going to be really hot. So I might even wear me dress tomorrow. Now I do usually cut all this off, and then I always say to Dan, do the birds want it? Because they like fat like that, don't they? But I will ask him, because there's a lot there, but he'll probably say no. So I've done the best I can. Right. How much just came off the outside of that? To me, that's minging, isn't it? That's so bad for you. Right, I'm going to go and ask Dan if the birds wants this. Right, I'm getting there. I've made 2 for him though, and I'm now thinking I might do a third. If I get this red stuff on me, I will not be happy. I can't say I like beetroot. Well, I mean, I must have tried it at some point in my life, but yeah, I don't know, it's just not for me. There we go. To be fair, you don't really want big, heavy, hot dinners now in this weather anyway. Saying that though, yesterday when we were at the garage, we bought a beef bourguignon. Yes, I can't say the word. Beef bourguignon is frozen at the minute. Oh, you can't even see it. Yesterday you could see inside it. It's really nice. It's one of those poshy sort of ones. It cost 10 quid for that. So for shopping tomorrow, I've actually bought some dumpling mix to make my own tiny little dumplings to put in there. I bought Yorkshire puddings, sounds weird, I know. And I bought some veg and have some mash or something with it. Thought that'd be well nice. So yeah, it's not really the type of dinner you'd be normally having on a summer's day, but I think that'll be nice. So as the video hasn't been up, as you'll probably guess, we didn't have the party either, by the way. Maybe in a few days when I'm a little bit up for it. Yeah, no, Dan doesn't watch my videos, so he knows there's a party. I've told him we're going to have a party, but he doesn't watch my videos. He doesn't know what's going on at all. Right, anyway. Yeah, I hope, fingers crossed, we'll get that done one day. Be nice to actually have that little party. Right, let's get these wrapped. I also got from Tesco's a dine-in, you know, like I know the M&S does it, doesn't it? Dine-in for 2. You get like a bottle of wine. Well, it's like a meal deal. You pick a main meal aside, and then afterwards then you get a drink and all that. But anyway, I've ordered one from Tesco's. Never had the ones from Tesco's before. I'm sure it's normal stuff that are on the shelves anyway. But it was 12 quid. And so yeah, I've got some meal of that. They don't have much choice on the mains, if I'm totally honest. So all I went for again on that in the hot weather is a shepherd's pie, vegetable melody. I got the afters for Dan, which is like a berry fruit trifle or something like that. So I thought he'd like that. And then as for the drinks, I picked that then for me. Because I did actually buy a Coke yesterday for the first time in years. Because I felt like my sugar levels were a little bit low, really. Just as a pick-me-up, you know. I never drink a whole can, ever. I had to throw loads away this morning. But, yeah, so I got, for my drink option on that meal anyway, I got the 4 bottles of Coke in glass bottles. So that'll be nice. Oh, you can't beat proper Coke, can you, in glass bottles? I think personally that's the best way. If you're going to have a Coke, have it in that. I am going to have to, mind, because I forgot to... Well, I can still put it on the list. A big bag of ice is what I was looking for. So I could have... I've just wrapped that, look, and I was doing a third for him. And I put the lid on there. Oh, I'm going to have to undo it all. Don't even know what I'm talking about now either. What was I talking about? Getting some ice, wasn't I? Yeah, I think they sell tiny little bags down at the shop for like 50p or something like that. I don't really want a big massive bag. Oh, the fat off the meat, by the way. I said to Dan about it, and because there was so much, he weren't that bothered because he's busy editing. So he said just go and put it in the bird feeder. So I've stuck it over in the bird feeder. Hopefully they'll like that, won't they? So what I was expecting some items off Amazon yesterday, which I was talking about. One of them including a test. So I've just reordered that. Hopefully now that'll come tomorrow. Oh, so irritating, because I was actually looking forward to getting my new headphones last night. I'm having headphone trouble. I am one of these. I don't know. I'm always breaking my headphones, or they stop working on me and stuff like that. But I do have the lead ones, so that's easy to catch on things. Once you pull them wires out, that's it, innit? Right, just going to make a start on mine now. I'm going to have tuna. Now, I do prefer, well, not prefer, but I love tuna and cucumber. But I haven't got a cucumber. Never mind. Oh, I do have a... Get rid of that first. Don't want to be opening a new one yet. So I'm quite fussy when it comes to tuna. I don't mind how cheap the tuna is, if I'm honest, but it has to be spring water. I will not have brine at all. The smell of it, oh, it's just something rancid about it, isn't there? Is it just me? Probably. I don't know. Right, what's the best way of doing this? A fork. I wonder if Americans have this. I've been intrigued, you know. Do you, any Americans, do you think they have tuna and mayonnaise? Of all the videos I watch, I can't say that I've ever heard of, and I watch a lot of families and stuff, I can't say I've ever heard of them talking about tuna and mayonnaise sandwiches. They might think it's weird, mightn't they? Right, let's get rid of this one. Just mashing it up. So as I don't have cucumber, which I would put on it anyway, but I'm just going to have pepper. But now this one has to be grounded, pepper grinded on there. That's what I'm saying about different peppers goes on different things. I hope that's enough mayonnaise. I couldn't get any more out the bottle. That'll do. I'm going to do 2 rolls for me. Even then, I think that's probably a bit too much. I hope I can stretch that to 2 rolls though. Put them back in there. I'll tell you what, my bread bin, I've actually found really good. So the amount that I can actually get in there, I'm actually really impressed. So it's just a quick little video, quick little chat while I'm making sandwiches. Obviously I've got nothing new to talk about. There's no updates, so to say, because it is the same day that I filmed yesterday's video. I thought, why not? I've got to come in. Let's have a little chit chat. Talk about other stuff that I forgot to talk about. Which actually there is more other stuff, isn't there? I'm sure there's more stuff I've forgotten to talk about, but never mind. Alright, that'll do. Do like a tuna sandwich. Not a massive fan of meat as such, but tuna's nice. It's fresh, isn't it? Oh, I do wish I had a bit of cucumber though. Right, which one's salt and pepper? Yep. Loads of pepper. Actually, this is probably the one meal that I don't like too much pepper on. Believe it or not, did Mazzy just really say that? Yes, I did. still probably a lot for you guys though. I'm just going to wrap these up and I'm done then really for the day. There's no dinner. I have done the cleaning, but I'm not doing nothing else as such. Just trying to get a vlog out there now on the travel trails. And the weather's turning beautiful. And yeah, so I'm just going to go and relax. Rest up is what I'm going to call it. I'm not going to call it relax. Rest up, Mazzy. No, I do need to though. Just packing up a few bits, and at this time it might be a short vlog. I don't know how long this vlog is. I just thought I'd film while making a sandwich, having a little chit chat. So I hope you enjoyed that one. And good morning. What a beautiful morning. So I have to start off straight away. I feel so much better today. I feel fantastic actually in myself. Don't get me wrong, I'm a little bit tender on my side and stuff still, but I feel really good today. I just can't believe that just didn't turn out into a full-blown episode. Anyway, yeah, so good morning. We've got a whole new family of ducks. 2 families of ducks now on our pitch, so that's been quite exciting this morning. Dan's just gone down to get me some parcels. Here he comes. So got me Amazon t-shirts to try on today. Hopefully they'll be all right. Yes, I'm about to do a coffee. So I'm not going to be overdoing things today, but I am going to potter because I just got a couple of things that I want to do, like window cleaning and a little bit of polish, just to freshen the place up, and then I feel fresher. So anyway, let me get the kettle on. Got my few parcels. Do you know, I'm buzzing. It's been quite a while since I picked the camera up, and I'm just still buzzing to how wonderful I feel today. Thank you all, by the way, for all your love and concern in the comments. Awfully appreciate it. By the way, I just got a comment, a super chat from the lovely Vicky. Thank you so much, Vicky. That was so awfully kind. Yeah, and thank you all for your comments. I'm doing wonderful now, so that's out the way. Thank God. Till the next time. Right, I'm one of these, right? I'm going to have to do a morning routine again. I did one years ago. I'm going to have to do an updated version. So I hardly even do my makeup, actually, if I'll be honest. Before I've done all the jobs in the van, and then I concentrate on myself. But this morning, what am I saying? Yeah, I'm still having confusion. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so this is why I'm still sort of in my nightwear and stuff, because I still haven't finished my jobs. And actually, if you look, the place is a mess. So because I haven't been able to, I haven't washed my floor now for a few days. So I want to wash the floor, I want to just dust, a bit of polish, and I got some cleaning to do on the windows. I've already done those mirrors. I've already done those mirrors because they were bad. Like that, look, got to put dirty underwear and pyjamas and stuff in the wash. So I got just a few niggly things. I'm not going to overdo it, trust me, because I still do feel it's niggly there, but in myself I feel fantastic. Right, anyway, let's open some parcels. Right, for what one? This is strange. Amazon did this to me a little while ago. Actually, it might have been with this nightie. Might have been, I can't remember. Sent my parcel just like this, look. Just all like that. Very well vacuum packed. It's a bit intrusive, isn't it? A bit, you know, invading your privacy. You're getting parcels delivered and everybody knows what she's got. Oh, she's got 6 pairs of knickers, size 22s. Mazzy, I think this is yours. Anyway, yeah. Right, so I've got some t-shirts. Now, these were about 15 quid each. Now, I went for extra large, because they said to go up a size. Oh, wow, yeah, okay, they're roomy. And that's exactly what I wanted as well. I wanted room. I wanted it to be baggy and not be clingy and show me tummy and everything. So I'm going to wear one of these today. That's actually quite nice. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't look as cute as it did on the lady in the picture. She looks all cute wearing hers. But anyway, I'm well pleased with that. So I did order 4. I've got 2 here. I've got one I think's coming tomorrow, actually. or next week or something, and then another one in a month. It was all from the same person. I don't know. They're all Chinese though, aren't they, really? So they probably come from all the way from Timu. I'll be honest, actually, these don't feel like the bestest quality, if I'm totally honest. It's quite thin material, look like they're cheaply made. They don't, no. That ain't, is that the one I ordered? I do like the colours, mind. I was a bit concerned maybe, you know, sometimes you buy something, like let's say from Timu, and you get like a pink one, and then it turns up and it's totally unrealistic to what the colour was. A bit like that dressing gown I bought last week. Yeah, no, I'm pretty pleased with that. Excuse me, I had a bubble. So it's supposed to be really hot today. I was going to put a dress on, and then Dan, we've got up and Dan's just told me now it's going to be cloudy up until lunchtime basically. So I'm thinking, I'm not going to put a dress on then. I'm just going to wear something warmish. So I did have an early night yesterday, whatever you want to call it. And I laid up in bed again yesterday, so I've had plenty of rest. Oh, by the way, tried the croissants in the air fryer. We're posh now. I've already discussed this on the Travel Trolls. We're posh now. We actually quite liked it. Usually when I have a croissant, and this is every croissant I've ever tried, every one. They always have this weird taste to it. I don't know. It's kind of like whatever that it's made out of. Like, what is it made out of? Sourdough or something. I don't know what it's made out of. But anyway, once it went into the air fryer, a little bit of butter and some jam, it was nice. So nice, in fact, that we bought some more. So we've got a big shop coming this morning. Right, so there's some of my tests that I was expecting, but it's still not the test that I was wanting. So I had to rebuy that, reorder that, and that's coming today. And the original one that's got lost is supposed to be coming today as well. So we'll see how that goes. So while I'm just giving things a little wipe down, I can just have a little chat. Haven't hoovered or anything yet. So going back to this blood test thing that I'm going to be doing on Monday, I feel quite relieved with that now that things have died down, because now I feel like I'm going to get a true average normal reading. And some of you actually thought it was a really good idea for themselves as well, especially my friend Janie, the lovely Janie. What was her name? Kayak Dread Girl. She's my lovely friend, and she even said that she's going to go and order a couple as well. So yeah, it does suit some people, maybe not everybody. And also, I was reading about it. Your results actually go to the NHS as well. So your doctor do actually see the results. So it's not just a scam thing, I want to say. I just need to sit down and clean this window. Yeah, it's not like a scammy thing. Your doctors are, because to then get the results, you can either then go on the NHS to your account, or go onto your account with Wellzo. I think it was Wellzo that I bought them from, wasn't it? So yeah, but like I said, I'm not recommending it. It's just suitable for myself and other people that might be in that same position as me. Right, anyway, I've got to crack on. This is getting ridiculous. I'm not getting anywhere. Ta-da! So I got my new t-shirt on. I do love the colour. Yeah, the quality ain't that great, if I'm honest. 15 quid. I wish I'd gone up several more sizes. I'm going to ignore the fact that it's already an XL, right? But I like mine really baggy, you know? So this is still clinging to my fat belly, so to say. It's not clingy, but you can see the shape of everything, you know? So I'm not particularly keen. It's okay though. It'll do. Right, anyway, I've done windows, haven't I? I'm gonna do a little bit of polishing. So I can hear Dan out there with the scooters giving him a clean down. Now, I did say yesterday that I couldn't obviously do anything yesterday, but I'm going to hurry up in here now and go out and give him a hand, because I believe they need scrubbing and Dan doesn't. So he's just literally wiping blowing a hose pipe onto it. But yeah, still it wasn't quite up to having our party today, but I might consider it for tomorrow. Yeah, I felt like this place needed a good old freshen up. Right, that's me done. If I'll be totally honest, it isn't the best job. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit worn out, so I've done the best I can. This jazz just belongs there anyway. I don't know where to put that. Don't know what to do with his shoes. Actually, I'll put his shoes away. I do need to clean the hob, but I don't think I'll bother at the minute. Clean my floor. Done as much as I can in there. I think that's okay for one day. Yeah. Right, it's that time I kind of dread. Sometimes I don't mind, because you only get a few bits, don't you? Well, not today. Look at all this. It's hideously ridiculous. So bear in mind now, our drawers were empty, our fridge freezer was empty, fridge and freezer was empty. So now I'm going to be putting some stuff away. I'll run through what sort of dinners we'll be having this week. So just got some chips, always handy. I have a potato substitute. See, look, proper empty. Right, so what were these? These were 2 for £8. I got the shepherd's pie and Dan got that one. So that's for one day. With some garlic bread or something like that. Chicken nuggets. Now these are on really good offer. The 38 pack. They were on really good offer. They're always handy just for like a little snack or whatever. So I did quite fancy some yogurts this week, because I was ordering shopping when I wasn't really well. So I thought, oh, yogurts will go down really well. And these are my favourite, the toffee ones. I absolutely love those. Just had to check on my eyelash. Feels weird. Right, anyway, so that's that. Dan then decided, well, I want some yogurts. So Dan got I picked them for him, but Dan got these ones. The vanilla banana ones. Oh, right. Actually, I'm going to have to take them out the bag. So Dan's doing like a homemade Yorkshire fish cake this week. Now, I won't eat that, but I will have some homemade chips. So I bought this for me. Not all 4, but you know, I bought that for me. The one I usually get, the youngs, and they're 4 large ones, were £7. I thought, I ain't paying £7. So I just got those. Don't know what they were, 4 or 5. Oh, they're frozen, aren't they? So if I do fancy fish and chips, I'll have that with it. Garlic breads, I'll put them straight in the freezer. Cheapy ones. Right, so we did go for a deal, right? It's like I keep calling it a come dine with me deal. It's not a come dine with me, it's a meal for 2. It's like the M&S dine in for 2 kind of a meal, but a Tesco's one. So I thought, oh, okay, I'll give that a go. Not much option on the main dinners, if I'm totally honest. So anyway, let me see what I got. There don't seem to be anything. Oh, right, okay, right. So for the main, I opted for a large cottage pie. Didn't have much option, if I'm honest. I thought that would be quite nice. Looks like a good quality one, doesn't it? For afters, I picked the mixed berry a trifle for Dan, because I know he'll like that. So that's what I got on that. Let me just put these away. Are these frozen? No. But I think I'm gonna freeze that one actually, if I'm totally honest, because I've got a shepherd's pie in there now. Then you get a drinks option. Now all of this is for £12. Now the drinks option, I opted for Coca-Cola bottles because they're the best. Diet Coke, which I don't mind the Diet Coke, if I'm totally honest, that's fine. And then you get to pick a side. Actually, I won't put them in there. And then you get to pick a side for all your £12 as well. And I picked like this vegetable melody. It's nice. We often pick this one up. It's like all cabbage and greens and stuff like that. Anyway, they didn't have that. So what they did is they worked it all out where I still got a deal on it all. I'm not paying the whole 12 quid because they didn't substitute it. And actually got a pretty good deal on the whole lot. So I was well chuffed with that. Potato waffles, Dan likes waffles. Couldn't think of anything worse. I'll just get them in there. I think that's it for that. No. Right, so this brings me on to tonight's dinner. So I pulled this out the freezer. We're going to have the beef bolognese tonight because I've got to use the vegetables and stuff I brought for it. And Dan, I think, wants to do the fish cakes. He's homemade fish cakes tomorrow. So for the beef bolognese, I know this is going to sound like a lot. So I thought, right, Yorkshire pudding, that might be nice. I'm going to do a tiny little bit of mash. And... oh no! Oh, okay. Right, so with vegetables, thought we'll have some sprouts, have some green beans, try and get some health into us, you know. We haven't really been eating the best for the last sort of 2 weeks. And then I thought, oh, okay, I'll do a bit of stuffing with that. Bought that and I thought that was fresh. I thought it was already ready made, you know. But anyway, it looks nice. Something different. Sage and red onion stuffing mix. Very nice. Do like those. And then I thought I'm going to do as well, when I'm cooking that in the oven, I'm going to do it in the oven. And as it's bubbling, coming towards the end, I'm going to make tiny little dumplings. Sounds like a massive meal, doesn't it? I don't personally think we need the mash. Anyway, another day, we got this. We got this on our last shop, and we had that one night with some garlic bread. It was such a lovely meal. Yeah, I really actually enjoyed that. Another meal I picked for Dan is some chicken steaks, because he likes that with like just chips and beans. So he's having exactly what he wants this month. Well, this week. Oh no, I need to rearrange this. So I don't know where to start with it all, if I'm honest. I know I've made a start. More stuff. These are frozen actually, babe. Do you want them in the fridge for tomorrow?
No.
Put them straight in the freezer.
Yeah.
So Dan got those to do some cooking. Go over to the Travel Trolls and watch him this week. Actually, so I did buy a spare lure pack. I'm going to freeze that. So I'll get that in first. And the fish. So this is what he's got for his Yorkshire fish cakes tomorrow. Some haddock. Not bad looking ones actually, darling. Not bad. Yeah, they're not frozen, they're fresh. Right, and then we did get some minced meat, because every time we go shopping, Dan does like to have his tacos, which he hasn't had for a long time. So I'm going to have to keep them out. No, I'm going to freeze it. Executive decision. So I'm going to keep the minced meat out because I do have the vegetables for the tacos, and I'm going to freeze that one. But I have to find some space first. That's the way to do it. I've just realised I've got to get the Yorkshire puddings in there as well. They ain't gonna happen. Although we're having them for dinner today, so I'll put them in the fridge. I don't seem to be getting anywhere at all. By the way, did I only show you all the shopping up there? Which half of it now I put away? Well, we do have all this as well. So it's been quite a big shop today, but we needed it, didn't we? So it is what it is, isn't it? Right, I think I'm done with that milk. So that can go in there. Right, I do have now a load of sauce tins and stuff. Right, so a whole new batch of tins that's got to be all put away. Did probably go a little over the top. I did buy some tuna because I've been having tuna. Right, where am I going to squeeze all this lot into? Let's give it a go. Got all my cans in. But I had to take out a load of stuff. So I've had to take out those, some of this, because some of these I brought in now today. Right, I'm gonna have to think of somewhere else for those. Just putting all the munchies away now. We didn't have any, none at all actually. It's all filled with like drinks and stuff and cereal. But anyway, got me salt and shakes. Who do like a salt and shake? Smiths used to do these, didn't they? I'm sure that they were definitely better. Anyway, I love a salt and shake because I don't put the salt on, believe it or not. I prefer plain crisps. Many years and years ago, you used to be able to just buy plain crisps, which I loved, absolutely loved them. So yeah, it's a way of getting your plain crisps rather than salted. No, I don't mind a salty bag, but fair play. Let's see if I can get this lot in here. So I did buy some chocolate. I always get Dan those, not always, but I got them last week. Anyway, I just so happened to put Mars bars on the list this week. Don't usually. And I thought I'm going to ask Dan to do me a deep fried Mars bar tomorrow. Absolutely. Absolutely. Actually, I'm going to put Dan's in the fridge. Right, at this point I think I'm gonna say goodbye. I think this is actually now a long vlog. If it's not, it's probably because I'm cutting it in half. Okay, right, yeah, I'm gonna let you go because I've put all my shopping away, so to say. That's got to go down to the freezer, and I'm now gonna start preparing dinner. I did just say to Dan, I don't know if that's a little bit too bombarding me after that now, but anyway, I'm gonna give it a go. And yeah, I want to get outside and enjoy the day. Right, gonna love you and leave you and see you tomorrow. And I hope you're all doing fine as well. All good and healthy and wonderful. Gonna love you lots. See you tomorrow. Bye.